Hi, this is Tammy, and welcome back to my calendar class. And we're going to work on September for this month. So the first thing you want to do is fill this back punch with the back to school number 12. And then for the photo box in the center, pick back to school number 11. Go ahead and drag that in. And when you do that, you're going to want to hit the plus button several times to zoom in a little bit. There, that looks about right. Now you're going to want to have a mat that is basic gray, so change that. And the calendar, both the days and the numbers are basic black. So first thing we're going to do is go to our embellishments, and up here at the top is this cute little banner, and I just used it as is. I just thought it would be a perfect little banner. So size it accordingly, and that should be about right, and go ahead and add a drop shadow. Then there's a really pretty little wash. Let's see if I can find it. Right here, back to school grunge wash, and I put that over the top, and you have to size it down considerably. It's very large. This is a really fun thing to use for scrapbook pages, and so I thought I'd point this out because I've seen a lot of people use it. And you're going to want to send that backwards so it's behind that embellishment. There, that looks good. Then the next thing is up here towards the top are these little diamonds. Drag those over, and we're going to recolor this. So I want them to be red. So we're going to go over to the Design Center and hit Recolor, and then select Real Red and hit OK. And so that'll make them match a little bit better. Then we're going to go and move them to the side and crop them down. These are a little hard to crop. Try to do it in the middle. Okay, let's clear that and we'll try it again. Seem to recall that I had trouble with this the last time I did it as well. Okay, you know what? I'm going to cancel this, and I think it has something to do with rotating it. So don't rotate it first. Let's try it this way. Yep, that was the problem. So just make sure you push it over and you get your diamonds completely covered. Hit OK, and then rotate it. Kind of glad I made that little mistake again. And then I think it's not too hard to adjust your crop. Watch, it won't work because I'm doing a video. Okay, and then we're going to move it down, and let's just, oh, look at that. It just disappeared on me. Let's hit Edit, Undo, and Edit, Undo, Move. I'm going to go backwards and undo the rotation. I don't know why this one is so difficult to crop. For some reason, it's just a lot easier to do it when it's on the vertical. Okay, there we go. Now let's try and rotate it again. Okay, close enough. So you get the gist of how I got that. Okay, so the more important thing for this is how I created the little flag banners. Oh, and I'm sorry, first things first, we have to put all these little stamps on. So under the stamps in the back to school, we have arithmetic, and we want to drag over. Also, there's one called notes. Where is that? Right here. And then we want reading and writing as well. Oops, I passed reading. That one goes first. And then way at the bottom. These are alphabetical. Sorry, I can't talk and think at the same time. Okay, and for all of these, you can just hit the Shift key and highlight them all and do this all at the same time. Not sure if I've got them all. We're going to make them all basic gray. Oh no, actually, smoky slate. Forgot. Yeah, I was afraid there was one of them that I didn't get. Click off, click on, and then you can move them and resize them after you get them all colored. Okay, so now we can just kind of resize them. So for the flags, we are going to use the freeform line, and I'm not going to worry too much about lining these up real pretty the way I did on my example. Okay, so for the flag, what we want to do is come over here to freeform on the Design Center and select Add a Line, and we're going to click on it first and then click Change to Curve. And that way you can just, it adds these two little boxes, which allows you to add a little bit of a curve. So you have to play with this a little bit to kind of get the curve you want. So hit OK, and then kind of move it over here and rotate it. And if it's not quite where you want it, I think I'll shrink this down a little bit. Let's say it's not quite where you want it, just double click on it and you can kind of play with it a little bit more until you're, it's just right. So I am going to see if I can just curve it a little bit more right there, maybe bring it in here and bring it down a little bit, and I think that's about right. Okay, then the rest are punches, and we're just going to fill them with paper, but there is one tricky one. If you go to the embellishments, I actually made a flag out of this embellishment called Back to School Green Banner. So I dragged it in, and then I hit crop, and I selected a crop shape. And I went to extras, and in extras you should have one called the Petite Pennant Punch. So select apply, and that's fine right where it shows up, or you can, nope, I don't think we can zoom out or zoom in. You just get what you get. Drag it over here, and then you just rotate it and size it to where you want. Okay, so that's the first one, and then go to the punches and extras, open that one up. And the other three that I used were the Petite Pennant Punch again, and the Flag Punch, and the Petite Pennant Scallop. So let's see, we've got to go back and find the flag. Where is the flag? Here a little bit more. Okay. And the flag punch, I actually had to crop. So first I filled it with Back to School number 5. Hit OK. And you can double click and zoom in to make the houndstooth a little bit bigger. And then go ahead and hit crop, and so you can make the flag a little bit smaller. Okay, so that's that one. And then it's just a matter of making it, whoops, a little bit smaller, bringing